Hello class. In this exercise we're going to be looking at asynchronous file uploading. You're going to be working with PHP, creating files that will upload images to the server, save them, resize them there, and store them into separate folders. This lab will give you experience with uploading files to a server. In many web development projects there needs to be a method for users to upload files to the server. The reasons can vary from a site that wants users to be able to upload files to their storage space. One of our projects that we're doing in class where we upload images to a central location, or using the upload utility to upload a model of a part that needs to be stored on a server and tracked in a database and manipulated some other way. This exercise will expose you to jQuery and more extensive CSS. In addition, it will involve using Ajax to communicate with PHP files that you will create and place on the web server. You will use a pre-made design to start with and add a semi-transparent overlay that allows users to upload images to the web server from a single page, so there will not be any page refreshes. You do not have to complete the layout jQuery CSS portion. That part is completed for you and provided to you for use. You will be completing the PHP server image resizing and Ajax portions. In your assignment folder you'll see that you need several directories. You need an uploads directory, a mid for medium size images, thumbnail folder, images folder, JavaScript folder that will contain 2 jQuery files. You will create an index file. You will also create a you'll update an index file. You'll create an upload.php, a doupload.php, and the CSS default page is provided for you. There are some slides that you can go through. The setup requirements for this one are for it to validate as HTML5. Here are some instructions for setting up HTML5. You can look through an example of how the initial code should be laid out. There will be a video that you can go through that will show step-by-step procedures for how to complete this exercise. The specifications for this exercise. I will provide you with a zip file of images that are used. The images are obtained from either Google Images or Node33. I'll provide you with the default.css file that is used to accompany the template that was downloaded. I'm going to provide you with the image resize function, which is here as a plain text file. You can copy and paste that into your PHP files, as you will see in the images below. You're going to have 2 jQuery files. You'll have one that uses the form library. You'll have the other one is jQuery 1.7.1 that we're going to use on this. A newer jQuery file may work, but there's always a chance that something may not work as well as it does in this particular file. The index page, you will have a single page that has all of the functionality. We'll create a highly interactive page with no page refreshes. You'll use this starter HTML page, which is a template that I modified. I downloaded it from Node33. You'll rename it to index.html. There are comments inside of it where you need to add code. Let's start by creating 3 folders. You'll need to create the uploads, mid, and thumbs directory, and I'll go through. I'll show you that I've got those 3 folders here, and on each one of those folders you will need to right click, go to properties. Once you're in properties, you'll click the security tab, you'll click edit, you'll highlight IUSR and make sure that this box is checked. You'll scroll down, IIS_iUsers, make sure that this box is checked, hit apply OK, and you will do that on all 3 of these folders, which will allow the server to upload images to those files, to those folders. The image uploading, we start with a nice design. We want to do a lightbox effect that comes up over the design, and then have drag and drop functionality for uploading. You will need to change the encryption type to multi-part form data to upload files on your form element in your index page. It will need to be posted. You may need to look up string reverse character for string manipulation, and you're going to upload JPEGs because the resize function we're using is specifically for JPEGs. There are two instances of Ajax in this assignment. The first one is hooked to the drag and drop functionality that is tied to upload.php. The second instance is hooked to the browse button, which uses the jQuery form library and calls doUpload.php. Also, there's some detection for support because Internet Explorer currently does not support the HTML5 drag and drop functionality. jQuery browser functionality was deprecated as of 1.3, so we're going to use some JavaScript to detect the browser. The variable in JavaScript will return undefined if we are inside of Internet Explorer, and if we are in IE, the drop area should be hidden. Here is images of the code for the index upload pages, and here's a Word document that has screen captures and some text about each one of them. So now I'd like to do a demonstration for what we're looking at here. This is the template that I downloaded from Node 33. I've modified this area here to add a link that says upload new images. When you click on that, you'll get this lightbox effect semi-transparent overlay that appears. We are not using lightbox here, we're just using jQuery to create this effect. We can drag and drop to upload files here. You drop in this area, and this will be a collection of files that you are uploading. Let's start by looking and making sure that our folders are empty. And we can see that all three of them are currently empty. I'll come back here and I'll use some images of my family. I'll drag and drop. You'll see as it appears, it will start to collect in that right hand box. If we come over here, we'll see that we've got a large image that was uploaded. We can go to the medium size and highlight it, and we'll see that it's been resized on the server and placed in there. We can look at the thumbnail, and we can see that it's been resized and saved into that folder. So let's go ahead and drop a few more in there. You've got, you saw it briefly, a loading image, and they just continue to collect as we drop files in there. I'll put some larger ones in there because I want to get to the scrolling feature of this. And depending on the size, I've set this default to fit the width. So on a wide one, you'll see the entire image most of the time. On a tall one, you might see the bottom truncated a little bit. As in this one. You'll notice that we got a scrolling effect here. I'll go ahead and upload one more so that we watch that scroll happen this time. I'll drop it and it automatically scrolls to the bottom for us so that we see the last one that we uploaded, and we can go back through. Now additionally, we've got the browse button here, and we can browse for an image, and we can simply try to find one that I haven't used yet. I will select that, hit open, it will upload, and it will appear here as well. And lastly, let's come back and we'll see all of the large images that we've uploaded. There was the last one that I grabbed. These are taking a little while to refresh, but they're coming up. We'll go into the medium size. You'll again see the last one that I dropped there, and the rest they're taking a little bit to refresh there on the screen. And then the thumbnail images, and there's the last one that I uploaded. So now we can you can upload as many as you need to. This collection will stay here. You can click that to get rid of it. And lastly, we've got some Internet Explorer detection. So if I bring up Internet Explorer on this page, I will make sure that I'm on the right location. So that loads. You'll see that the drop area is gone. I can still browse for an image, and so let's look at what these images are. So I've got a different set of images here from our trip to Disney World. We'll see that our collection started, but there's no drop area. And then if we come back here and look, when this refreshes, you should see that it was the image that I just dropped there, and it will of course be in all three of those folders resized. So that gets us through this exercise. You will be working on the PHP functionality and the Ajax functionality to make that happen. There'll be some useful skills that you'll be able to apply from here on out.